portrait. What's up? Someone tell me what's up. Someone tell me what's up. What's up? I people on phone. Mnafanyanga aje? Cause jo najaribu kuifanya na cheki jo, kuna venye nagonga mwamba. Alright, nagonga mwamba, but I want to push it to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Nikipata viewer mmoja tu naanza show. I just need one viewer, like this one viewer, and we're getting it. One viewer. One viewer. The fans. Just need one viewer. Maunenges mazee, maunenges hapa ni nini? What's happening here? Chat filters, community modernization. Okay, all right. So I just know about TikTok. In TikTok una invite watu, una share live ndio ujue kama uko live. I don't know, sijui hapa YouTube ni mfanyanga aje. How do I let people know I'm on live? How do I let people know? But I promise, if I get one viewer, all right, we have a viewer. So I promise that if I get one viewer, I'll just start the show, because this is my first live. I've never done a live, but I'm getting it kicking. All right. So today nataka niongele helping people. I want to talk about helping people, sorting people's problems. And for the time that God has privileged me to be here on earth, realize sorting people's problem should be the least of your problem. That's what I've come to realize. Sorting people's problem should be the least of your problems. Like, you should first sort your problems first. You'll sort other people's problems. First, sort your problems first is when you start looking at other people's problems. And when I talk about other people, I don't only mean friends or family, no. I mean like everybody. Kila mtu, everybody. Right? Because hawezi za watu before usort problem yako. You see? Hapo in the end utakuja umejipata umekwama. Sawa? Ukipata do, if you are a salaried person, ukipata pesa, ama kama ni mtu wa biashara, ukipata pesa, the first thing you ought to do is to sort your problems. And before you even get that cash, before you even get that money, list your problems down. Make sure you sort your problems. Is when you start sorting other people's problems. Because if you don't do that, if you start sorting other people's problems, then you will fail in sorting your own. and those other people cannot come into your rescue. All right. And I learned this the hard way. Let me tell you, I learned this the hard way. All right. Hi, I should speed. Hi. I see you there, guy. Hi. I'm good. I'm in Kenya. How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm in Kenya. When are you coming to Kenya? When are you coming to Kenya? All right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. When are you coming to Kenya? I should speed. Is this like the real I should speed, or this is a studio account? Are you in Kenya? No, you are not yet in Kenya, man. You're not yet in Kenya. You're not yet in Kenya. No, you are not yet in Kenya. Is it? Is this a real iShow Speed account, or is it a fake? Uh, how do you guys do this, man? Huh? Is it the real one or is it a fake? Is it a fake? Okay, so so it's a fake. Okay, sasa. So what I was saying, anyway, welcome. What I was saying is, before you sort other people's problems, you should sort your own problems first. So, and I learned this the hard way. Okay, let me give you guys a story. So, I'm crossing a new year. Just 2025, we are crossing to 2026. And then a friend calls me, but because of the hype ya hiyo new year, kila kitu nini na nini, sikuona hiyo call. I missed the call. All right. So when I missed the call, I found the call in the morning because tulikuwa tumeenda kurev, we went partying all over, you know how crossing over new year things maneno zukua. So I found the call in the morning, and when I found the call in the morning, I said, let me call back. Eh? I know Aisha Speed is coming to Kenya, Nairobi, but I don't know the date when he's coming to Kenya. Yeah. So I said, let me call back. Let me call back. Then I'm calling back. And then my friend tells me, oh, bro, I'm calling you. The all night you ain't picking my calls, mazee. Mimi nakupigia simu usiku mzima, aushiki calls zangu. What's up? What's up? And I'm like, oh, nilikuwa nimedoze. By the time nilikuwa nimeona hiyo miss call, ilikuwa ni late because tulikuwa tumeenda rave kufikisha mwaka mpya. You know, we did a lot of crazy stuff. The new year crossover, and I ran out of touch with my phone. And then when I saw your missed calls, I passed out, you know. But tell me, what's up? You've been calling me the whole night. What's up? Tell me. And the friend is like, I was calling you. I was in a mess. Nilikuwa nimeenda. So I forgot my phone, my M-Pesa pin. When I forgot my M-Pesa pin, I keyed in the wrong pin. The phone blocked, and so the launch accountant got a hold of my phone. I have to pay the bill, so that's why I was calling you. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, sure, sorry. So what happened? And it tells me simu yake bado iko huko kwa launch penye alikuwa, simu yake bado iko huko. So he wants me nimsaidie na do ndio nifanye nini, ndio afanye nini, atoe simu yake aweze kutransact. Sir, because the phone was blocked. And I'm like, hey, man, the cash that I have right now is for paying rent. I need to pay my rent. I've not sought my rent. So January things was na mbaya. So I need to settle my rent. But what I'll do, because the date ya kusettle rent haijafika, what I'll do, I'll send you the money. You sort your problem, you take your phone, do the online banking transaction, and then you refund me back the money. Okay? And yeah, it was it was funny for sure. And then the friend says, okay, sasa. So I sent him the money. And I'm like, so by what time will you refund me back the money so that I can sort my rent? And the friend tells me, just in 30 minutes, I shall have done this transaction. I shall have sent you the rent. And remember, I was supposed to pay my rent by the following day. So I send the money and I wait 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. The guy is not sending me back the money. Nigga is not sending me back that cash. And I'm like, what's happening? So I take my phone and call him. I say, oh, bro, you said you are sending back the money within 30 minutes. What's up? Why aren't you sending the cash? And he's like, oh, I'm sending, but I'm having a little bit set up. I have to go to, I don't know, wherever. A lot of stories. And I'm like, okay. Do your thing. Send me the money because tomorrow I should be paying my rent. And he said, okay, no. I won't sleep with the money. I'll send you the money today without fail. And I'm like, okay. So I give the guy time. Nikampatia time like 2 hours, 3 hours. Then it reaches the evening. I call the guy back again and, bro, it's evening. It's getting late. You've not sent me the money. What's up? And the guy is like, oh, I'll send you tomorrow morning. Nikashindwa, so niaje tena tomorrow morning. Mi nafaa kuwa nalipa rent tomorrow morning. I'm supposed to settle my rent. The agreement ilikuwa nikikutumia hiyo pesa unani refund back within 30 minutes. Now 30 minutes imeelapse to 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Jamaa hatumi do. He's not sending me back my money. And the following day I had told him clearly I'm supposed to pay my rent. Now this guy, I'm calling him at night, he has not sent my money yet, and he's telling me he will send the money the following day in the morning. And then now I'm pissed. What am I going to do? Because this seems like unrealistic person. Okay? Okay. And then I said, okay, I don't have control about it. So I'll let it pass. I'll wait for tomorrow morning. Comes tomorrow morning. I'm calling the guy. The guy is not picking my calls. I'm calling the guy. The guy is not picking my calls, bro. The guy is not picking my calls. The guy is not picking my calls. Until noon. Now I'm calling the guy afternoon. The phone is switched off. By the time his phone is switched off, my landlord is already calling, bro. Where is the rent money? I need my money. It's January. I need to sort ABCD. Now sasa inabidi nianze tena kupeleka landlord hivi. I have to tell the landlord stories. I'll send you the money in the evening with hopes that this guy atanitumia hiyo do jioni. The guy did not send that money that day. I had to look for other means of sorting my rent, bro. I had to look for other means of sorting my rent. That's when I learned, and that's when it dawned to me. Before you sort anyone's problem, make sure you sort your own first. Other people's problems should be the least of your problems. That's what I learned the hard way. No, usishinde kusaidia watu, unasaidia watu na shida zako hujasaidia. Utajimess. You will end up getting yourself into a big mess that you won't be able to pull yourself out of. Sort yourself first. Secondly, don't take loans to sort other people's problem because you're the one who is going to repay that loan. All right? Never take a loan to sort other people's problem. Be it family, be it a friend. Never take a loan to solve other people's problem unless you are very sure that this person never fails you unless you're very sure. And even those people who never fails you, they fail you when you least expect. Not because they want to, not because they want to, but because of circumstances. Kitu inazotokea tu hapa na pale, like, but you don't have to take that risk. You don't have to take that risk because a loan is something that should be repaid when there is something coming in. Just the same way you should not take a loan for consumption. It's the same way you should not take a loan to sort other people's problem, because that's like taking a loan for consumption, you know? You are the one who's going to be paying this loan. You are the one who's going to be paying this loan, not the other people's. You are the one who's going to be toiling to pay that loan, not your brother, not your sister, not your mother, not your father, not anybody. So taking a loan to sustain some other people, that's a grave mistake. All right? And please make sure you subscribe, you like and share so that you can reach many people as far, man. Subscribe when if you're watching, subscribe, like and share. This is my first live to do. I've never done a live. So if there is anywhere I'm going wrong, you can just bear with me. It's a process of learning, because the fear of failure, you are being told the fear of failure is the failure to success. So I've decided to take the risk of doing this live streaming. Although it's my first time, I'm doing it through the phone, so the quality might not be as you guys expect, but it's just an experience I want to do. If anyone has an opinion of what I should do, what I should change to make the streaming better, you can tell me in the comment section. Please, you can tell me that on the comment section. Yeah, you can tell me on the comment section. Otherwise, I'm very grateful for the people who are viewing. I'm not taking it for granted. Be it one, be it two, be it three. I'm very grateful because it's my first live. As I've said, it's my first live. I've never done a live streaming before. And getting even one person view right now, I'm not taking it for granted, because they could have been doing other things, but they are here watching. All right. So thank you very much for that support. Anyone who is viewing this, thank you very much for that support. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment for what I can do better next time when I do a live streaming. I've just said that it's my first time live streaming. I'm learning the process slowly, so I might have errors here and there, but you can just bear with me. All right. So the topic that I wanted to share with you guys today is that sorting other people's problem before you sort your own will get you into a mess. And as I said before, I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. But damn, life sometimes can be very, very unfair. And sometimes life can also be very challenging, you know. Yeah, it can be unfair, it can be challenging, it can be both. But furthermore, when life gives you lemon, you take the lemons and make juice out of it, you know. You make juice out of it. And the other thing that I've also learned is that if you really want to do something and you feel like you really want to do something, don't say that I'll do it tomorrow. Don't wait for tomorrow, bro. Because even the life you're living in is borrowed, man. You never know what tomorrow counts. Maybe we might not be there tomorrow. So when your brain tells you, I want to do something, start it right there with whatever stuff you have. Like today, I was just seated and I said, like, why don't I try live doing a live? Why don't I try live streaming? And I said, I don't have lights, I don't have fancy cameras, but I have a smartphone. I have internet. You know what? I'll try the shit going. I'll try it. I'll make it moving. And I took my phone, put the camera on, and I went straight on live. And that's what I'm doing. All right? The images might not be as you wish. The images might not be as best ice cream topping, best ice cream topping, best ice cream topping. Right? Best ice cream topping. When is Aisha Speed coming to Kenya? Somebody said Aisha Speed is coming to Kenya. And but there is this debate about Aisha Speed visiting Kenya, and all content creators are like hyped and they want to meet Aisha Speed, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. So where where do you guys think Aisha Speed should visit? Where do you guys think Aisha Speed should visit when it comes to Kenya? Me, the first thing I would like the guy to experience is matatu culture, because that's the first unique thing that we have that other countries don't have, you know. Yeah, Aisha Speed should try our matatus, our nganyas. We call them nganyas here in Kenya. Aisha Speed should try our matatus culture. You should be taken into the mood. You should be into the opposite. Kenya 1, Kenya 2, Kenya 3, you know. Let the guy enjoy. Right? Omanyala said he wanted $50,000 to race Aisha Speed. Omanyala said he's not racing Aisha Speed for free. He's not racing Aisha Speed for free. Omanyala, the fastest man in Africa, says he's not racing for free. Aisha Speed take the challenge and pay Omanyala for $50,000? That's like I think 6.5 million Kenyan shillings. Yeah, $50,000. It's around 6.5 million Kenyan shillings. That's what Omanyala wants to be paid for racing Aisha Speed. Let's wait and see what Aisha Speed's team will say about that. Will Aisha Speed's team pay Omanyala the $50,000 that he wants for him to race Aisha? Will the Aisha Speed pay? It's a matter of time, and we'll get to see if Aisha Speed will pay. Another recap is about accidents that are happening in our Kenyan roads. That's another thing that I think we should talk about. The accidents that are happening in our Kenyan roads are rampant, bro. They are really rampant, and they have become a disaster, and we are losing a lot of innocent lives on the roads daily. We are losing a lot of young lives on the roads daily. We are losing our kids, we are losing our mothers, our sisters, and our fathers on the road daily. And a bigger percentage of these accidents are being caused by human error. Yeah, that's the truth, bro. Reckless driving. That's what causes a bigger percentage of our accidents in our Kenyan roads, bro. And for me, the first person I will blame is NTSA. NTSA should up their game, bro. NTSA should up their game. in making sure that the accidents that are occurring in our roads are minimal. Minimal. If not zero, then minimal. I actually saw a country that put up a record of a free accident, zero accident, that claimed the people's lives the whole year. I don't know how that is true, but what I will appeal to NTSA to up their game so that we have minimal accidents on our Kenyan roads. And the reason why I'm blaming NTSA is because one, there are some simple things that can be done by NTSA that can minimize the accidents. If the accidents are being caused by human error, and human error is the drivers, because they are the one who are on control, then there are some minimal or simple things that can be done by NTSA to make sure that these accidents don't occur. And the simple thing, one is dashboard cameras. I think dashboard cameras should be mandatory to all PSVs, public service vehicles, should have mandatory dash cams on their vehicles. That's a law that should be passed. Every PSV vehicle should have a dash cam. And how will that help? One, when any accident takes place, there is normally this issue of blame games. Oh, it is the other driver who did this. Oh, it is the driver who did this. The driver was driving recklessly, but there is no single evidence that shows what really transpired. That will be solved by having dashboard cameras mandatory on PSVs, not personal cars, but PSVs. Because if you say personal cars, then you'll be infringing other people's privacy. That story will start to come out. That debate will start to come out. So, and the most vehicles that are doing most accidents or on our roads are public service vehicles and the trucks. So the two categories, public service vehicles and trucks, should have mandatory dashboard on their cam, so that when an accident occurs, NTSA goes for the box that stores the footage. And like for the planes, we have the black box. So we should also have our boxes in our PSVs, whether you name it black box, whether you name it red box, or what, but we should have one of those in our vehicle, so that when NTSA goes there, they take the box and review the footage, and they see what happened during that accident, who was on the wrong. Because if you have a dash cam, it will be able to tell us who was on the wrong during an accident. Was it the oncoming vehicle, or was it the particular vehicle that was involved in the accident? All right, the dash cam will be able to pick that. Secondly, we are in an era of technology. We should be able to know when the accident occurred, at what kilometer was the vehicle cruising, both the two vehicles. At what kilometers were the vehicles cruising? We are supposed to have that data in the box. Those two things will be key for NTSA getting to know who caused the accident and getting to give them the necessary punishment required. And because of that outcomes, drivers will start being careful on the roads. Because the driver will know that if I do wrong, the dashboard will capture me. And when the dashboard capture me doing wrong, then there will be evidence putting me on the wrong. And the fine that we'll have to pay when the evidence is retrieved is bigger than what you are supposed to do in a normal life. And so the drivers will take note, and the drivers will be cautious, and we shall have reduced to the minimum the number of accidents just with the simple act that's with the simple act of making dashboards what Acha za jaba mzee baba. Mtu wangu niko roast hata hizo za jaba sijapata mtu wangu. Situme basi jaba. Mimi niko rosto mbaya. Sijapata hizo za jaba. Kama unaweza tuma hizo za jaba inaweza kuwa poa mtu wangu. Otherwise chonjo mtu wangu, chonjo. Thanks for watching. Kama uja subscribe una subscribe na una like pia. Okay? So I think that's one thing that NTSA should put into account. And then the next thing is our roads, our highways should be dual. This single carriage is the one that also causes a lot of problems. Wewe pia ni asla. Sawa mzingi, sawa mzingi. Sawa. Uko za wapi mzingi? Uko za wapi? Our highways should be dual. Should be put on a dual carriage, because a lot of accidents that are happening on our roads are head-on collisions, which can be avoided if we've got dual carriages, right? Yeah, only the two, but the most immediate is the dashcam. Hiyo ndio nitasisitiza kabisa. PSVs na trucks zikuwe na dashcams na zikuwe na box yenye na store hiyo. Accident ikifanyika, NTSA wana retrieve tu ile box, wanaangalia hii gari wakati accident ikifanyika. Poa bro. Hii gari wakati accident ikifanyika ilikuwa ina cruise at what speed? Hii gari accident ikifanyika nani alikuwa on the wrong? Dashcam inaweza kucapture hiyo vizuri sana. Dashcam inaweza kucapture hiyo very well. I can remember wakati wa Michuki accident zilikuwa mingi sana. During Michuki, sorry, not wakati wa Michuki, before Michuki came in, accidents zilikuwa mingi, especially August. But when Michuki stepped in, akaleta hizo measures nyingi za seat belt, speed governor, na zilikuwa zinafuatiliziwa to the latter. Nakumbuka wakati huo ilikuwa hata kama ni passenger, ukipatikana hujafunga seat belt, wewe unaenda ndani, hata kama ni passenger. But sahii no. Sahii hujafunga seat belt, karao akisimamisha gari barabarani, yeye anaachiwa kwa kitu tu, gari inapita. Madereva wanaendesha recklessly, bumps zinarukwa kama flyover, passengers wakicomplain, hawasikii hiyo shit, hawasikizi. Au nikaende. During festive season kuna sheria kuwa hizi gari za kwenda long distance should have 2 drivers, but they are not doing that bro. Driver mmoja anapiga shunting, so because of fatigue na uchovu mob, driver analala kwa steering, ina cost lives, watu wana dead, which is very bad. So we should talk about these issues, na inafaa to press NTSA. NTSA ndio wanafaa wa step up their game. Hiyo ni kazi yao, NTSA. That's their work. Alright? NTSA. That's their work. That's your work, NTSA. Yeah. All these accidents that are happening on our road, killing our sisters and brothers, NTSA is to blame. You're not doing your work. You're sleeping on your job. Alright? You're sleeping on your job. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it was nice having you. For the few people who have interacted with me today, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the people who have liked the live. Thank you, man. For people who have subscribed, thank you, man. I'm not taking it for granted. As I said, this is my first live. I was just attempting to do it. I'm not perfect in this field, but trial is better than non-trial. I hope as time goes by, we'll keep on being better. You can tell me on the comment section what I should improve so that I can have a better live stream. Otherwise, until next time, it's bye bye. I will just end it.